Hello, friend. Let's have a quick review on digital workplace solutions from CDW and how PEXIP interoperable video collaboration can help connect the dots. So clearly we fit in the collaboration solutions realm. We also, however, espouse content sharing, and we understand that visual communications is more than just video. So for those at CDW, we fit here, 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 and surprisingly enough, we also fit here. We can be visual communication enhancement to synchronous communications out of the contact center. Great examples of this are telemedicine or banking applications where our customers have asked for a web or video interface with the client. So remember, this is just a quick and dirty summary of what we're going to be talking about on Tuesday. So what is PEXIP? How does it enhance Microsoft's digital transformation story? And what can you look for or listen for while talking with opportunities to upsell, cross-sell, and get CDW deeper in that customer? It's pronounced PEXIP. Pexi, the Greek word that means to bind or to attach, and IP, which means Internet Protocol or intellectual property, whichever one you want to put on that. We're based in Norway, which is here. And like good Vikings, we conquered the planet, set sail, and have established offices in London, New York, and Sydney. Our mission in life is to empower worldwide productivity with visual communication. We were founded in April of 2012, and we're an award-winning collaboration and interoperation platform. So empowering productivity through visual communication is the center of the wheel. The spokes are any-to-any room interop, integration with OS-based visual communication systems, and third is customizable or democratized visual communication. Historically, to get video to work, it's kind of like closed caption TV. You've got to have two systems operating simultaneously in different areas. Could be across the town or across the country. But effectively, what you need is disaster survivability, servers to protect against that, codification, scheduling. You need a lot of hardware, serverware, network. But our founders, the founders of Tamberg, also found that customers want to be able to interop or to play with their own PBX, their own provisions, PSTN or SIP trunks, their own conference room phones to enhance the audio. And in the early 2000s, there was also born this video to video through the open web reality. Companies like GoToMeeting, WebEx, Zoom, BlueJeans, these companies came along and said, hey, we've got a proprietary user interface, and if you want to do video, that's fine, but you just have to make sure that you've got FaceTime running on this side and FaceTime running on this side as well. So Cisco, as an example, chose to innovate through acquisition. They didn't want to reinvent the wheel. So in 2007, they bought for WebEx for $3.2 billion, and they realized that wasn't enough. So in 2009, they bought Tamberg for $3 billion. Our founders stayed around for the allotted period of time, but then after they went away, they were able to sit and think, is this the best way to do this? Do you have to make video work with hardened proprietary appliances, which are costly? Do you have to use a proprietary user interface? Can't you make it more open or democratized? And of course, the answer is no, you don't have to do it that way. You could have an always on, always running infrastructure as a service network that literally has all that stuff built into it. So this means that if you plug in a Polycom or a Tamberg, a Cisco, a Lifesize, it doesn't matter. The network understands the transcoding and will apply that visual experience to whatever room you're sitting in. That way, the consumer only has to worry about endpoints. There also, however, are operating system platforms, productivity platforms like Skype for Business or Teams or Workplace out of Facebook. And they like to say, well, we'd like to make our consumers more productive. Video or visual is a part of that. Can you also plug into us? And the answer is yes, PEXIP Infinity will plug in there as well. And then some of our customers said, we've got customers, these other guys, these digital immigrants that refuse to download an applet, Can you make it WebRTC deliverable? In other words, any person with a internet access and a browser, any browser, we want them to be able to experience video as well and connect that into the same network of visual communications. And the answer is yes, we can do that as well. In fact, we can also deliver this in one step further as a hybrid cloud delivery. So if your customers are already employing Azure or AWS or Google Cloud Platform, we can literally park our licensing key virtualized software on those instances. So pretty straightforward. Any-to-any, interop, or integration with OS systems, and democratized video for even those folks that just want to use a browser. All centered around empowering productivity through visual communications. That's our differentiation in the marketplace. That's who we are, and that's what we will be allowed to bring your customers. Now, during our time together on Tuesday, we'd like to spend some time talking about taxonomy. This is so that we can get you better at speaking cloud, right? That cloud is work taking. This means understanding the world from the Microsoft perspective, how their go-to-market and their essentially three value propositions fold together kind of like rushing nesting dolls: infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, as well as software as a service. And an overall taxonomy, understanding the difference between OpEx and CapEx, as well as all the value that CDW can bring by way of virtualizing those processes or workflows. So I look forward to your questions and spirited conversation on Tuesday. See you then.